Congratulations, you've almost made it. You've almost made it through 2020. Congratulations for almost doing something. It's something you never normally hear. But in this year, we'll take it. This year has been hard to believe.
It is hard to believe that every school closed and all parents became homeschool teachers.
March Madness was canceled, and all the rest of the sports throughout the year, they had no fans. Unbelievable.
What about the fact that we have to wear masks like everywhere we go, even to the bank?
And all the movie theaters closed, but drive-ins are back, but mostly as churches. But let's face it, we mostly wear our pajamas to church. All kidding aside, this year has been difficult. When Rachel and I sat down to talk about our end-of-year giving challenge, we had a hard time even finding the words. Considering what everyone is going through and dealing with, we thought about skipping it altogether.
But then God prompted us to remember that even in the most challenging times, He is working blessings into what we are going through. Even 2020 has had its blessings.
That's true. We've got to save money. We eat out less, and we don't spend as much on gas going places, and we even save money on the water bill because we don't take as many showers as we used to. Don't laugh. You know it's true.
No, I mean real blessings. We've had the opportunity to slow down and spend more time with our family, less time eating out on the run, more time around the table together, riding our bikes, and just hanging out. We've actually had time to rest, catch up on our reading, and spend more time praying. Tough times develop faith, and more faith is always a great blessing.
Maybe the greatest blessing that God has given us is a renewed image of the value of personal relationships. Imagine what a blessing it will be when we get back to the people that we once took for granted. Imagine when you can hug them again or share a meal with them without worrying whether or not one of you are going to get sick. I will never lose sight of that blessing again.
God took us back to all the times we had an opportunity to give and share with others. He showed us that many times it was in our giving that we have found our greatest blessings. He challenged us by asking, in a year when so much has been taken away from people, why would we take away an opportunity for them to trust Him? Why rob them of receiving a blessing that comes with giving?
Once an older pastor told me, Trent, when someone offers you something as a gift, honor them the greatest by just saying thank you and receiving it as God's blessing. He said it was God's way of blessing both me as the receiver, but immensely blessing them as the giver. I have never understood that advice more than I have in 2020. So leaning into what God has revealed to us, we won't be skipping this opportunity for blessing. We believe the local church is the greatest investment we can make, and that God uses that church to impact and expand His kingdom. We believe it is our calling, and it's worth any sacrifice. We believe that God has already done and will continue to do great things through Cross Path Church. You see a trend developing here? We start to see it too. God has given us a word in this moment. In this season and throughout 2021, we will claim and proclaim the word believe.
The Bible says in Mark, don't be afraid, only believe, and everything is possible to the one who believes. We aren't going to lie. This year has been tough for our family, but in spite of all the challenges of this year, we still believe. We believe we are about to experience His greatest work yet. Moving forward, we believe the impact of COVID will not last forever, and 2021 will be different.
We believe that the church will not retract like many predict, but instead we believe God's church is about to explode and have its greatest impact in all of history. We believe God is preparing us to be a part of what He is doing.
For our Believe offering this year, we believe God is speaking to people like you right now to invest in the work of Cross Path Church. We believe with God's help, we can raise $50,000 to complete our launch budget.
That is a big goal.
Yes, but we believe if it's not bigger than you can imagine, then it's not God.
That is true. I believe God could even do more. than we can ever dream or imagine. In fact, God is already showing up for us at Cross Path Church. He has already provided for us a $10,000 matching gift. That means the first $10,000 we raise and receive will be doubled. Let's go. Man, I believe He can even double that amount or even triple that amount and allow us to impact this community far more than we could ever imagine.
While we have set a goal that we cannot reach without God's help, we believe God provides the number He knows we need, and He does it exactly when we need it. Our job is just pray. Pray that God provides the resources for ministry, and then ask people like you to pray too, asking how He might lead you to partner with us. Would you pray that prayer and see if God is leading you to share in the blessing of Cross Path Church?
We believe God moves in people to invest in helping accomplish His mission. Without friends, family, and ministry partners like you, none of this would be possible. And we are thankful that you believe in us. Through a year filled with such unbelievable occurrences, we think God is making His church ready to grab onto and to lean into, believe again. We believe. Will you believe with us?
From now until the end of the year, we will be seeking God's blessing through our Believe offering. You can easily provide your tax-deductible gift by clicking in the link on this video. You can also give through the mail, online at crosspath.church, or you can even text a dollar amount to 84321 and enter Cross Path Church. If you're not sure how you want to give, email us. All that information is in the video description.
As we charge into 2021, believe will be our battle cry. We believe God is about to do big things through Cross Path Church. Will you charge into 2021 with us believing? We believe God will do this. We believe in you, and we thank you for believing in us.
Yes.
We love you guys.